yeah, the socialists make all kinds of excuses for homelessness. Now, there's some people that are... Look at Seattle in the last 5 years. And then they blame capitalism. They blame Boeing. Like any of those homeless people were working for Boeing. Ridiculous. I could be homeless. If I decided to stop working, I would be homeless. Alright, I'm not homeless. There's no excuse for being homeless in America if you want to... I mean, I was homeless. My excuse was the government forced me to tear down my house. And they wanted to make room for a well-connected builder. What the heck is this thing? Oh, so that thing has got to come off too? Yeah, so I lived in my truck for about 6 months. Until we could scrape together enough cash to purchase another house. So I gotta take that thing off, or I have to use a box on that. That's probably 10 millimeter. Yeah, so I got a commenter that's just relentless, but it's, of course, a channel that has no content. Oh my God. It's almost always those kind of channels. You know, a channel that has no content, they feel free to this lady is claiming that her car is perfect and it's clean. Well, that's good. Her car is clean and she collects bottles and cans. That's good. That's fine. She recycles. She eats well. That's good. You know, I'm fat. I know I'm fat. I don't hide the fact. Oh, if I complain enough, somebody will send me blades. Well, that sounds like jealousy, but you know, I don't really need a blade anymore. I bought one. And it, even though it was the wrong one, it worked perfectly. So, maybe it was the right one. Who knows? I'm taking that one out. Can I get to that one over there? Sounds like somebody's a little jealous. So, yeah, maybe if you whine enough, somebody will send you some blades. Well, maybe. That would be awesome. I'd love that, you know. I appreciate anything like that. I think that you just hang on to your money. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. If you paid your electric bill, well, I have electricity. Electricity is really expensive where I live. So, yeah, $1,400 bill. Woo! Man. Had to pay it because if you don't pay it, they can red tag your house. So, yeah, gotta pay for the electric bill. I don't know when it became a law that you must have electricity, but apparently you have to be connected to the grid. But then they don't want you using electricity. You know, the environmentalists don't want you using electricity, but the government wants you connected to the grid. Okay, so they want you connected, but they don't want you using it. Well, what the hell? What is this? It's a schizophrenic. Why do I want to be connected to the grid if the environmentalists say that it's bad for the earth? Oh, well, you know, we're not generating. Okay. Come on. Maybe I can make my own electricity. Can I make my own electricity and not be connected to the grid? No, you can't have your own. No, that's dangerous. Or whatever. You know what it is? The government's not collecting tax money. Because they collect a lot of tax money off of your electric bill. Always follow the money. Yeah, so anyway, this lady's saying that it's always a channel that you click on the channel. The name's Lori Wood. You connect, you tap on it, okay, and there's nothing. This channel has no videos and no content. Shocking. That's what I say about that. How did I not know? I'm amazed. That's really crummy out though. I want to take this manifold off, but I don't, because I know I'm not going to finish the job. Not today. I got to get my kid. And then I had somebody, I had that really old guy call. That old computer guy calling to say that he wanted me to come over and get more crap out of his house. But supposedly I was getting this perfectly running riding tractor, and that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. And that was the deal. I was supposed to clean his house out for free, and I was going to get the little riding tractor, but it looks like somebody talked him out of it. And now I'm just hustling out a bunch of crap for a really old guy. And now I'm put in the predicament of feeling really bad for somebody. Because unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever way, I came with a conscience. I kind of feel sorry for the guy. Oh, well, right? So I wonder if I should take that thing off, or I should just work around it and just use a box end on that. Yeah, that one really frosted my cake there. Yeah, a commenter. Maybe if you whine enough, somebody will send you some blades. So you know what? People, if you feel like sending me some tools or blades or stuff like that, I would really appreciate it. Because the stuff will get used and not abused. I think that you hold on to your money. Alright, well maybe I do. I'm a little bit scared, alright? There are more fortunate people out here on the planet, or people that want to be generous, which is good. I don't mind. Why would you? Okay. You know, you can't win with those kind of people. Well, that looks like that was really ghetto rigged right there. I don't like that. That slides out of there somehow. So I gotta take that off. Right? So I could either take this metal bracket off, or I could like squeeze those out of there. What would you guys do? I get that thing off, I'm halfway home. I get that intake manifold off. I don't know what else I'm in for. That's the Schrader valve. This is me like sitting on the fence right now, not knowing which way to go. Oh, yeah, by the way, I made a video of it. I cleaned the trash out. Oh, there's another White Castle. Yeah, I put everything in the bin. So I made a video of it, me doing that, getting rid of all the garbage. Putting all the garbage in there. Okay? You like what you see? I got my tools spread out because I'm working on the car. Somebody sent me this thing a long time ago. Probably about a year and a half ago. I've gotten a lot of use out of that. A lot of use. A lot. Super happy that somebody did that. Oh, and earlier discussion was about the Snap-on guy and the Snap-on tools. This is an old Snap-on wrench right here. Next time I see a Snap-on van, I think I'm going to try and exchange this thing here, because there's supposedly a lifetime warranty on these. I've had this thing for years when I worked at the body shop. Remember, this thing was expensive, but even this rugged hardy tool tried to I don't know, I forgot what I was working on, but that thingy right there, it just popped out, and that was the partial demise of that tool. That was the second time. That thing had been repaired before. They didn't give me a new ratchet. The guy like brought it in his van, and they replaced the part. I think the part that he put on really wasn't so hot, because I think this thing, the repair lasted for about 3 days. Yeah, I don't trust this brittle plastic. Except that for as old as this thing is, the older kind of plastic that car companies used to use was a lot better than the stuff that they use now. The plastic they use now is, wow, that stuff is like, that stuff's horrific. And there's so much of it under the hood. I'm not sure how that thing comes out. It's like a barrel thing, and supposedly it slides out somehow. I don't know. I gotta get it out of there. How do it come out? It's not rocket science. I don't know. Yeah, this is the No Skills channel. There's the Gill Skills channel, and then there's me. Go ahead and have a good laugh. Well, not at all. There we go. Alright, that's off. I gotta figure out that barrel thingy. Oh, another PCV valve. or the EPA and their endless, and this is like a 20-year-old car or 22 years old or whatever. Thank God. The amount of bull crap that they to save the planet, okay. Meanwhile, nations have nuclear missiles pointed at each other. And we're worried about the environment. What environment? I find it laughable. Before you start worrying about global warming or anything like that, how about eliminating every nuclear rocket? Something doesn't seem right. I'm not sure how this thing comes out. And this looks like a dealer only or junkyard item. If you screw that up, that does not look like that's not something you're gonna find at the local auto parts store. Now it's starting to rain kind of hard again. Why don't you stay on one thing? Well, you know what? I don't. That's why you're having problems. You know what? I'm the kind of person that has to walk away from something when it's confounding me so I can think about a better approach. To removing said item. I have to walk away from it. Because if you stay on it, you end up getting bent out of shape or getting so frustrated. Yeah, that's my tactic. Other people have different ways. They can stay totally calm through the whole thing. Me, in order to remain calm, walk away from it. I know it's frustrating, and also it's more frustrating knowing that once I get it running, something might break in the next half an hour after running it. That's part of the reason why don't you go and spend $500 and have somebody repair it? Well, you know what? I could spend that $500 and then something else breaks. Then why don't you go get a new one? You know, because then you get the people that comment that usually don't have channels. You're just holding on to your money. No, man. If you had... This one lady saying that if I cleaned my house, I wouldn't have to pay rent here. The hell does she know? Lori Wood, okay? What the hell does she know? You cannot keep scrap. You cannot scrap. You cannot do anything like that. You can only have 3 yard sales at the property per year. I see a lot of people having far more than that, but that's illegal. And if somebody wanted to complain, they would complain. Okay? Alright, so that bolt came up and out, but not totally out. It's unthreaded, but because that thing is in the way, apparently the story is I have to remove this. Did I get every bolt? I don't know. Probably not. There's probably 1 or 2 hidden bolts someplace that I don't see or know about. Use something gentle to try and pry up on it. Oh, look at that. It's loose. Alright, so I've got that thing to contend with. That cable. That cable must come off. I have to have enough room to somehow or another wiggle it out of there. That's a measure of success. Why do you keep your tools under the hood? This is my truck. You'll be looking for them. I probably will be. So let's put them in the can here so that doesn't happen. Including this. I'm going to keep this with me, and one of these days when I see the Snap-on guy, I'm gonna give it to him, man. I'm gonna get one. Maybe I'll make a video. See you in the next video. I'm gonna go dump that somewhere.